Welcome, our dear viewers, to our interview. I'm joined by Mr. Sydney Tembo, author of the book A Piece of Me, and we just want to get to know a little bit about him as well as the book. It's a very nice book, and each one of you should get a copy of this book. But before we talk about the book, let's say hello to Mr. Sydney Tembo. Mr. Sydney Tembo, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We are very happy to be in possession of this book, A Piece of Me, and very soon we're going to talk about what this book is all about. But first, for people that don't know you, who is Sydney Tembo?
Okay. Thank you for that. So my name is Sydney Tembo. I'm a pharmacy technologist under Ministry of Health, based here in Sinazongwe district at the district health office. So by profession, of course, I'm a pharmacy technologist, and now I'm a published author.
Okay.
I've taken so much interest in writing because it has actually helped me to share the part of the story of this journey that we have. Yeah, so that's the scene. So initially, I didn't set out to publish a book. I was just more of having my life on a professional way as a pharmacy technologist. But what I would appreciate my profession on me coming up with in this situation where I'm now a published author is that I think let me just say generally, under when you're in a health sector, when you are doing a health course, there's a skill that you get to be equipped with that I've actually appreciated more in my creative writing. So I think when I was studying pharmacy at Evenon, that was back 2013, there's one skill that I got to appreciate that has helped me to put up this piece of work. So, and that skill is where you learn to pay attention to little details, okay, observations, and then as we deal with, mostly we are dealing with patients, okay, the well-being of the person. So you have to pay attention to the little details that you are getting from them, yes, in order for us to help you. So that skill that we get to be equipped, I've actually applied it mostly in my writing, because when you read most of the stories that I in the book, they are crafted in a way I'm sharing most moments that we don't usually notice. Yeah, so I've really appreciated the profession. It has really helped me to actually come up with a piece of me. It's where you're put in a position where leadership qualities are demanded of you. Yes, so we all know that we are all born leaders. Okay, if in us coming here, it's something that has leaders.
For sure.
Yes, so me being in that position where there's change environment, and now in a position where most of the leadership qualities are demanded of you. Yes, so that change in the environment has actually influenced me also to lead myself into putting this piece of work. And so that I really appreciate about my profession.
Okay, so now let's get to the book. I'll start with this very interesting title that says A Piece of Me. What inspired this title?
I believe my response to that is to actually set up the foundation of everything that is to follow. I'm talking about the book. Yes. So what inspired me to come up with such a title is the title itself. It's built on a common gift that we share, which is life. Okay. Yeah. So me writing A Piece of Me. What I'm trying to do is, what I was trying to do was to share with the world my experiences, my observations. Yeah, I'm trying to share with the world, and the reader, they have actually read part of the stories. What is there basically? What I'm expecting from them is that they get to connect with my piece that I'm sharing of my journey over this gift that we commonly share.
The book is a collection of stories, and I've read some of the stories. They are very interesting. Are they real life stories? Are they things that you've experienced, or is it fiction, or are they just things that you imagined and you thought people could learn from them?
Okay, so mostly my type of writing is based on real to life situations. Yes, so in the book, of course, it's got a collection of stories that contains little fragments about my life. Yes, so most of them, I would say, there are little fragments that are actually directly linked to my journey of life, but others are about what I've actually observed. Okay, the people around me, the situations that I might have had. Yeah, so I tried so hard to craft the stories into in more creative way, where I'm sharing my own take, my own experiences, even other people's experiences. So you might find that there's certain parts in the story that you might be reading. It's actually my voice, me saying. Yes, it could be my something like it's me showing you my growth. Yeah, even my struggles. Yes, so I think I crafted that piece of the whole collection of that book into that way. Yes.
Kindly take us through the process of writing the book briefly, just from when you started writing it until the time that it was published. How was it? Was it exciting? And what were some of the challenges that you faced during the whole journey of coming up with a piece of me?
I've been writing for quite some time. Yeah, so most of let me say, I just had it in mind that, okay, this year I need to publish my first book. Yeah, and I would say it has been an exciting journey. There's a lot that I've actually learned. Yeah, but the most difficult part was me trying to capture what is in my thoughts, taking it on a piece of paper. Yeah, that has been the hardest part. You know, I wanted to put the way I've pictured something, the way I wanted the story to flow, and the way I wanted to put the emotions in those stories. It has been quite a challenge for me to capture exactly what is on my mind into a piece of paper. But it has been an exciting journey. Yeah, learning a few things here and there, trying to put work together, and I think it has been a great experience for me. It has really helped me. Yeah, yes. But what I would say, the challenges that I had, doubt. I would say doubt. Yeah. The reason I had doubt was I was thinking my work won't be accepted out there. Yes, but I think what really helped me was the few stories that I had shared with friends and the positive feedback that I was getting. And I was like, okay, I'm on to something here. So maybe let me just push myself and actually put up this work into reality.
What encouragement would you give to people that want to write books but they probably doubt in themselves?
If you have your own story and then you want to sit on it without sharing with the world, in the end, you find the world won't get the truth that only you can share. Yes, so like they say, no one is going to get out of this life alive. So you might just as well share your own story. Yes, so what I would encourage anyone who wants to put out their work out there, please live your life, share your story. The world is waiting, and they want to hear the truth that only you can say.
One of the interesting stories that I've read in this book says room service.
Okay.
Such an exciting story. You should read it. But for you, which one was the most exciting story to write as you wrote it? Which one did you feel that readers really need to look at and read?
Okay, a story titled Lost Wallet. Yes, so in that book, in that story, what I was trying to share with many people, I wanted to talk about situations that we commonly experience. So let me just share a little bit more about what the Lost Wallet story is all about. So it's as a reader, it sets you into a character or a position where you have lost your wallet. Okay, and we all know what is found in a wallet. You find there's an NRC card for your ATM card. There is your envelope. So now, when you look at how we get our NRCs here in Zambia, you find that they actually tell you, okay, this is your village. Your dad came out from this village. The chief of that place was this one. Then you have to master that. So basically, what you are getting is an image which is imposed on you. So now you are in the situation you have lost that wallet. You have lost the image which was imposed on you. Now you as a leader, you are in that situation where you have to define yourself now. Now that you no longer have that identity card that was imposed on you. You are set now trying to define yourself. Who are you based on yourself?
So, to our viewers, this is indeed an exciting book, and you must get yourself a copy as soon as possible. Maybe as we get to the end of this discussion, would you like to just comment on the reading culture, maybe here in Nazongwe, as well as just in Zambia as a whole? What is your take? What is the reading culture like?
The reading culture mostly, I think, is very poor. I've noticed that only a few people take interest in reading these books. Yes. So, but for me, I considered that when I was writing my stories. So the way I crafted them, they are short stories, real to life situations that are crafted in a creative way, in short episodes. Because I know many people lose attention when you just write something which is a long story or a long paragraph. Okay, so for me, what I decided to do is to craft those real to life situations into short stories so that I can make those stories more accessible and relatable. Yes, trying by all means to put everything in a short creative manner. Yes, so of course, reading culture is something that most I would say here in Zambia, or basically here in Nazongwe, only a few people take interest to read these books. Yeah. What I really wanted to do for me to work against that was to make sure the way I craft my stories, they are short episodes that at least the readers won't get bored, and then at least if I put something in a short crafted way and make it more relatable to them, they will be actually interested to read more about my stories. Yes.
So to our viewers who are interested in getting a copy of this book, how do they access the book?
Okay, if there's anyone who is interested in getting a copy of a piece of me, you can contact me on my WhatsApp line, which is 0976 76 again 3323. By next week, we'll be able to have an online platform where we can actually get the copies of a piece of me. So I think it's that once it's done, we will still share. But as for now, you can actually reach me on that number. You can either call me or you can WhatsApp me and order for that book, and we can just make arrangements to deliver to you. Yes.
Yeah, I think I can also just mention that right now we are at Mamba Community Library, and at least we have a copy of the book at Mamba Community Library. So for those members of the community that use the library for free, anyone can use it for free, they can come to the library and then they'll be able to access the book. But the best is you have it in your home, you read it to yourself as well as to your family, isn't it? Who should read this book? Is it for adults? Is it for children? Who is it for?
From the stories that are in my book, I would say most parts, the audience, they are adults, but there are also, I think, a few stories that I would love even young people, young adults or school-going people to actually check through. Yes, school-going people and adults. I think even people who are going, family people, because the stories that are there, I talked about family, I talked about experiences in high school, and many other situations that I have lived when growing up. So I think it could be people from school and people who are working, and people in families. I think those are the people that I targeted as the audience for this copy.
This is a first book, Mr. Tembo. What else should we look forward to? Are we ending on this book, or there's more projects coming in the future?
Publishing this book has actually helped me a lot in my direction. Of course, what it has done, it has made me certified as a published author. Now, many people, they know that okay, I write. I've got a book that is out there, and I'm now an author. So they expect more of that in the future. So of course, for me, I've seen it as something that has helped me to to actually have a stepping stone for more to explore in the future. So of course, since from the time I published this book, I've been writing a lot. Yes, I think there's some works that I'm trying to put up again for my next book, of course. But yeah, so I feel in the future there's more for me to explore, there's more for me to write, and there's actually more for me to share about this journey of life. Yeah, so expect more of me, yes, as an author. Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us throughout this interview, and thank you very much, Mr. Tembo, for sharing your journey in writing this book and just giving us more insight on this book. And I'm encouraging each and every one of you that are watching this video to get a copy and read the stories in this book. There's more that we can learn, and it's also for recreation purposes. Would love to thank you so much for accepting to come and join us, and we're looking forward to more of your books.